With the launch of several amazing devices in 2024, there are some that are yet to be expected, and there are some huge hits that are going to be coming out in this year, 2024. Well, today I'm going to be telling you guys about the top upcoming phones of 2024. Without further ado, let's get started. Coming up at number 7 is the Realme 13 and the Realme 13 Plus. Although Realme just launched the Realme 13 Pro and the Realme 13 Pro Plus, Realme just announced the Realme 13 and the Realme 13 Plus. Although we don't have any idea what the specs of these devices are going to be, but we do know they are going to possess the Dimensity 7300 energy chip, which isn't a really bad chip by any means. It's just a budget-friendly chip for budget-friendly devices. Well, if you're looking for budget-friendly devices, this device is going to be launching soon. It's going to be launched in August 29th, which is just a few days from now. So, if I were you, if you're looking for a budget-friendly device, this might be your next go-to. So, keep your eyes peeled. Moving on to the next device we have in this lineup, which is the Redmi Note 14 series. The Redmi Note 14 series are rumored to be really amazing, but the Redmi Note 14 Pro is rumored to be really outstanding. Well, for starters, the Redmi Note 14 Pro is going to be the first device in the world to be using the new and improved Snapdragon 7S Gen 3. And compared to the Snapdragon 7S Gen 2, which was using the Redmi Note 13 Pro, the Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 is said to have a 20% faster CPU, a 20% faster GPU, and 30% better AI performance than the Snapdragon 7S Gen 2, which was used in the Redmi Note 13 Pro. And not just that, the Redmi Note 14 Pro is also said to have a 90 watts fast charging compared to the 67 watts fast charging that was used in the Redmi Note 13 Pro, and also a 1.5K AMOLED display, which is really amazing for a budget-friendly device. And lastly, it's said to possess a triple camera setup with a telephoto lens. This is really huge, especially for Redmi. And considering that this is a budget device, I consider that you guys should also check this out when this launches later this year. We have no idea what the release date is exactly going to be, but we do know it's going to be launched this year. Moving away from budget-friendly devices to flagship devices, at number 5 we have the Oppo Find X8, the Oppo Find X8 Pro, and the Oppo Find X8 Ultra. In short, you could just say the Oppo Find X8 series. But starting off with the Oppo Find X8, the Oppo Find X8 is said to possess a 6.7-inch flat screen display which runs at 120Hz, a 5600 mAh of battery with 100 watts of fast charging, and then as for the cameras, it's said to possess a 50 megapixel main camera, a 50 megapixel ultra wide camera, and then a 3x periscope zoom lens. Moving on to the Pro model possesses a 6.8-inch micro curved display, in which compared to the base model, this has a curved display over a flat screen display. As for the battery, it possesses a 5700 mAh of battery with 100 watts of fast charging, which is the exact same you find on the base model. And then for the cameras, it has a 50 megapixel main camera, a 50 megapixel ultra wide camera, but then not just one zoom lens but two, which is a 3x periscope zoom lens and a 10x periscope zoom lens. These two devices are going to be running on the Dimensity 9400 chip. And lastly, for the Ultra model, which is the Oppo Find X8 Ultra, we don't have much details about this yet, but we do know it's going to be running the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 4. This is really huge for Oppo, and these devices are going to be launching late October this year. That's all we know about these Oppo devices for now. And at number 4, we have the OnePlus 13. We all know OnePlus for making and producing lots of bangers of devices such as the OnePlus 12, the OnePlus 12R, and the OnePlus Open, which were all released last year and were all really good devices. And we also know some rumored specs about the OnePlus 13, such as the OnePlus 13 possessing a Snapdragon 8 chip and also a 6.8-inch LTPO display. But aside that, we don't really know much. And we also know that this device is coming out late this year, but with no official release dates. I guess you could say OnePlus is giving us one plus device this year before the year ends. Yeah, that wasn't as funny as I thought it would be in my head, but. And now for the top 3 upcoming devices of 2024. At number 3, we have the Xiaomi 15. The Xiaomi 15 looks like a really impressive device because for starters, it's going to be the very first device in the world to be using the new and improved Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chip. And not just that, the base model seems to have 16 gigs of RAM, 1 TB of storage, 4,900 mAh of battery with 100 watts of fast charging and 50 watts of wireless charging. And if you thought that was crazy, the Pro model is even crazier, because the Pro model possesses 5,400 mAh of battery, a whole 16 gigs of RAM and 1 TB of storage with 120 watts of fast charging and also 80 watts of wireless charging. Xiaomi really poses a threat to both Samsung and Apple this year and other competition out there. These devices will be launched late October this year. What do you guys think about these devices? Let me know in the comment section below. And at number 2, we have the Galaxy S24 FE. The Galaxy FE series have always proven to be the king of not so budget devices. And again, we're expecting another FE device this year, which is obviously going to be the Galaxy S24 FE. We don't know much about the Galaxy S24 FE, but we do know from rumors that it's going to possess the Exynos 2400E chip. But aside that, nothing much actually. We don't know much about the battery capacity or even the camera build, but we do know it's going to be coming late this year. And at number 1, you know it, you guessed it, the iPhone 16 series. Everyone has been waiting for the iPhone 16 to launch ever since the iPhone 15 was launched, and it wasn't really well received due to the overheating issues of the A17 chip in the iPhone 15 Pro models. But leaving that aside, the iPhone 16 might actually have a really bright future ahead of it, for it's being said the iPhone 16 will have a new button once again. Last year, the iPhone 15 series launched with a new button as the action button. This year, it's been said that the iPhone 16 series will launch with another new button, which is now known as the capture button. And also, all models of the iPhone 16 this year will have the action button, compared to the last year models, which was only the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max that possess the action button. This year, from the 16 all the way to the 16 Pro Max, will all have the action button included with the capture button. And it's also being said that there will be massive improvements to the camera and to the performance, and we're potentially maybe going to see a new chip, the A18. So, what do you guys think about all of this? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm ThatTechGuy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys soon.